Hello and welcome. Right, we've got the harvester down here. We've got everything going. Yes, right. Let's grab the 70 tonner and let's stick that. Not the John Deere. It does struggle a little with it. It really does. So, right. Yes, it is a little bit bad. I'm not happy with the lack of well, I suppose a lot of it is the lay of the land. It is really, so it's hard, and it is going to be hard for us to actually make this. We might have to dig a bit of the hill out at times, and yeah, probably we'll go for this next one here as well. So I think we'll be digging out the hill a little, and yeah, there are bits again that are quite good. So some of it is a bit awful, but some of it is going to be quite nice. So yeah, I'm quite liking this. We're going to sculpt out the land a little bit, I would say, around both. And maybe though now we can actually chop some trees down now that we actually own the land. Yeah, I still can't get over that. Yeah, right, let's stick this right next door. Fantastic. I'm well chuffed. Now the one thing I am going to say is, yeah, we'll see we're doing well with our grapes, but it is a slow, in so much as, yeah, oh, that is a point. We did want to put the distributor down, the Omatana. I think we're going to put that in a nice place. It doesn't have to be right next door to that. So, bearing in mind, we will. We're going to go there. We're going to dig out some, what we could do, I think, is swap our trailers. Yeah, I think we're going to need those ones. We're going to need the 70 tonner. Oh, there's a little bit of... Well, there was a little bit. There isn't any now. We've just crushed it. Yeah, in fact, we could go auger. Could get a bit of a use out of the auger. And those other two, too. And I think we'll grab the... although it's not really much use in grabbing it with this, really, because it hasn't got a front 3-point link. Which is absolutely a real crying shame, really. Yeah, let's open you up. You can sit on the side of the field, I think. Oh. Wow. Well, it doesn't really matter if we do that at the minute. Right, now then. Let's get out of the way, because the harvester is going to make a turn. Not terrible, not too shabby. Right, let's get some trees chopped a little. Oh wow, 60% or wrong way. I thought that was the right way, but it's not. My bad. Oh, how do you know? Look at this. Friday night, Saturday morning. I'm absolutely, yeah, all fingers and thumbs, as that saying goes. And we should have, yeah, already have done this. And we should, with any luck, now be able to chop some trees down, because we do own the land. Yay! Very nice. I didn't realise these were such a pain to cut, but hey ho, it is the job. It's what we've got to do. Yeah, we've not got to cut many of them. I think I'm going to go into a bit of a time lapse, to be honest. I do. I think because we've got quite a bit to do. So I'm going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Right, that is us done. It's a shame not quite able to finish, and I don't think no matter how hard I look on this field, I'm going to find enough to actually do that, really. So yeah, I think that is it. Really? 92%. Good though, it was good. I mean, there's a few little tufts, but not enough, I don't think, to make up to 5 tons. That's quite a few litres, so we'll leave it at that. It's fantastic. I have a plan in mind for the bales, I do, and it is a JMGaming mod. It is, so that narrows the field somewhat. Let's leave that. Yeah, we've not got much room. I am going to address this, I say, because when we buy the next fields, this one over here, and make this one, then yeah, we're going to sculpt up some land. It takes a while to let go, actually, the new island. I keep thinking I've done it wrong, but I haven't. Right, so we have quite a few bales. Should have looked, of course, but we can... No, it is in the session, so we can have a look at the bale count in the statistics bit. And we have done 15 bales. Not bad, not bad. That is 750 tons of straw, which is not bad for going straight into manure. Yeah, we're going to do that one. But also trying to think, yeah, I suppose we could do... Yeah, I mean, we've got more of the... Let's also... There's quite a bit of sculpting to do where the ground's a little bit awful here. So just flatten this. There's going to be a lot of that on this Let's Play. I might actually do some of it off camera though, because it really is... It's not the type of thing you... Yeah, we also need to do a bit of lifting underneath that. Yeah, just to make that. It's going to be awkward. Yeah, and that's not going to work. Oh, no, no, you can. Yeah. So I know it's not going to be perfect, but at least we shouldn't see bits underneath the actual. Yeah, that, you know, that'll do. It is. It's not never going to be perfect, but yeah. Oh, there's a bit over here. That's a trouble. Let's grab this side. It's one thing I do draw the line at, which is literally seeing underneath. Do we next size up? I think. More, I think. Yep, that'll do me. It's not perfect, but it is better. Definitely. Right, so then we need to grab the straw. So we're going to need that front loader that we've been threatening. Is it the John Deere? It is the John Deere that has got that on it, which it suits it very much. So we're going to pop down the shop and we're going to go grab. Right, we're going to buy. We're going to call ahead. Let's just switch your engine off. Yeah, we're going to call ahead. We're going to need a weight. A proper, I mean, I know we've got one on the front fertilizer thing, but that's a little bit different. Weights, Mr. Smith, I think you'll find her written W. Am I going to go for my standard ones? Absolutely. Is that a boring? Maybe. It may be predictable, but maybe boring, but it isn't any less good. That's the only reason. I do sometimes go for the barrel weight with additional weight as well. Do we do that for a change? It is nearly a ton. We could, yeah, all right then. You know something, we shall. Decals. Yeah, seems highly appropriate. But then again, we're going to be using the John Deere more than anything on this particular one. So yes. I've had it delivered here. Oh well, okay, we've had it delivered here. Then that is where we're going to stick to that for now, and then we're going to reset it right straight after. Right, so then, which means we're also going to have delivered the trailer. Yeah, we may as well. We've done it. Now then, what we are going to go for, something I go for in a pinch. I know we've got a bit of money, but we've got a lot of money to spend as well. So it's not that I'm being tight. Mind you, not that I ever have any excuse for getting the PTS. Really, it is a fantastic PTS, the TPS even. Shall we change the colour? Yes, we shall. No, we're going to go green. John Deere green, even if it costs us. Indeed. Yes. Right, now then, please reset that shop. Right. Fantastic. So then we want to grab... Oh, we haven't grabbed... Oh. At least finish off what you were... $85. Seriously? That I don't mind having delivery costs for delivering things, but not for like just changing that. That's ridiculous. Right, okay, so we want the actual front loader. And I am going to go for, which is no surprise probably to those who know that I like the AGM. And no, we are going to go for the Hauer. And we're going to go for the John Deere, which does make a little bit of sense, really. Now we need to go for the tools for the AGM pack itself, because it's absolutely fantastic for this type of job. So, it's quite a way in. The CSZ pack is massive in itself, so... Oh, of course it's going to auto-save at this precise minute, isn't it? Fantastic. Right, let's get that on. Let's get a little bit of work done. Let's grab the weight. We want the pass-through first. Oh, now let's reset that now, please. I don't know that it does it when it's on a road. No, it did its little twiddle. I think it has. Yeah, so we didn't do badly really with the bales. 12 odd tons of oats, which is not too shabby in my personal opinion. We're gonna have to we're gonna level quite a lot of land if we're gonna do. We do need the straw mod. We do need that close. Or do we? Do we tell the straw to distribute into? I suppose, yeah. I keep saying this about learning to use productions properly. I do most of the time, but sometimes I think you do need to go old school. But I'm not sure we do really. So that's a 2-ton weight. Well, 1.9 actually, not quite 2 tons, nearly. Come on, we can do this. Fantastic. And it's the right John Deere. You did get the right John Deere. Fantastic. I could have converted that, but they are a little small, really. They're fantastic little trailers, they are, and they will come in useful. I know we've got the big 70 tonners, but I'm not going to forget them. They will be very useful for many reasons, and maybe even animals. Yeah, really, they're very good for like sheep or something like that. And being as it's very hilly land, sheep may be highly appropriate. Why can we not? Should be able to. It was thinking about attaching. That was what it was. Yeah, it's a bit of a struggle for it. It really is. Right, so let's round these bales up, and to do that, let's go into a little bit of a time lapse. Yeah, I know we've just come out, but yeah, just literally it's manual bale handling, and yeah. So I'm going to say my words, and then we're going to have a bit of a chat afterwards. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. That has got to be the worst stacking I ever did. I was going to stop. I thought, do you know, on a Friday and a Saturday, I'm tired. You're not going to do your best. You're going to do your worst work. It really is. And I thought, but do you know, it is what it is. You can't just always down tools when you don't feel like doing something or when you feel a little bit weak. It's just, yeah, we all have to do things and do work when we're not at our best. So I thought, well, just crack on. Just, you know, I think I'm going to get that if I'm going to try to graze that one, but I don't think it'll do it. Oh, it's that one there. Might get it, but I also might get the actual, yeah. Not sure if I did get it. I might have done, but there's another one there anyway, so let's grab that one. Do love this. It's a TBS. It's got belts going everywhere. It's amazing. Yeah, so I do apologise, but as I said, it is true. I thought you've got to get used to this, because if you're going to crack on with Farming Simulator, and even if you can have a smaller Let's Play on a Friday and Saturday just to compensate for the fact you're not at your best, I thought it's just, it is what it is. Yeah, and there's going to be days when you are on your A game and days when you're not on your A game. So then, we also now need to stick the French stuff. I know we do need to really drop the oh, okay, now we do really need to tip that up, so I suppose we could, if we're clever. Yeah, no, we don't own that land. Well, no, no one's around to say don't drop stuff on it. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, that's not awful. I think we'll grab that back at that angle. So then, that is, I believe, we leveled that ground. No, we didn't level it, but we did clear it to actually stick it there. I don't think that's a bad idea. Might just squeeze in that little bit there, maybe. Let's have a look. And it just seemed highly appropriate that we use the JMGaming. I do like this actually. I've used it on quite a few Let's Plays now. At least, yeah, Rombos itself, but you know, Court Farm, the original farmyard, we used it. It is very, very useful. And JMGaming has tweaked it a little. It was a little bit weak when it first came out, but still not a waste of time, if you know what I mean. It really was still a good mod. I would have still used it, but it's not made it silly. I think it's quite balanced. Well, isn't that appropriate that they're right next door to each other? I never realised that. Now then, okay, this is going to do weird things, isn't it? It's bigger than you think. I think we also need to stick the interactive zone markers on. I will finish honest. I will. Right, yeah, I'm not sure. It is. I think we're going to need to level into the... Do we go from that and go on a plateau? I don't think so. So this is where it gets messy, when you've got levels on levels, really. Do we carry on with that level? Then you go into the road. I think if we try and do a level from the road, I did try to do that before, and then of course when I put the right, let's try from there. It'll use money like it's gone out of fashion. It should level with the road. We can't do any of it. Oh, we left some wood there. Okay, that's why it was saying there was objects, because there were. I think if we clear that bit of tree, we may about get that in. Right, yes. So then, I believe, is it still on the front of that? I think it is. Still a bit more. Still a bit more. It's ever so weird how this clears. It seems to prefer to be over something. think that's it. I think that's it. Yeah, we're also going to need, obviously, some sort of silo. Oh, has that gone and done something underneath there, even though we did the level with the road? Yeah. How does that work? See, that's what I did earlier. It did exactly the same thing again. Do you know, seriously. Not sure that we've done enough, but hey ho, it's not. Yeah, what can you do? We're working with game mechanics, and game mechanics are stinging me, so what can you say? Right, so then, it was a little bit further than this. Right next to the productions, the multi-green assets. Yeah, no, it's the production shed, you were right. Alright, so then, yeah, still a little bit. That is where we get that from. We would like that on the road. Don't you need to stick? Yeah, you do. It's yeah, because really, it's that's important for us. It's where we dump, because it's probably going to be very. Or can we get that in between like that, where you can get to both, and stick it in V mode, like that, and get behind, and I think we'll remove a little, stick it on the actual road like that, and see what damage we have to do with landscaping and a little bit of grass. So yeah, it's actually, it's. See, I don't get why it does that. Oh no, did we level that? Was it our level and it's actually done all of that really? It's not bad, it isn't. Let's do a little bit of painting. Are we going to go? I do like that a lot. Do need to put a little bit of grass, I think, just there to stick some grass, just to sort of mask. I think that's probably appropriate. Then we at the back, we're going to do a little bit of grass here to hide the mess that is underneath the road. And then we're going to go painting, and we're going to do some more of that. I think it does seem appropriate if that's what you're going for. There's the sort of area that we're going to, and then it's got some of that plants that you can't do anything. And then we're going to do a bit of a runway there, but not destroying the grass. That's it. That's the one I wanted to get rid of. Right, smash it. That'll do. It's not perfect. Oh, there's a bit there. Yeah. Oh, seriously. Yeah. I seriously think that we're going to have to do a little bit of work on that. I don't think that's going to actually. Yeah, it's different. It's the road. The road's the sort of the thing that you can't do anything with, and even if you try to work to its level, it doesn't play ball. See, it's not raising in the bit where we actually are. Very strange. Law unto itself is roads in FS22. It is. Right, so then, if we do level, it'll just disappear again. I know, having done this lots of times, that's exactly what it'll do. So, yeah, there, there. Yeah, and we're going to have to really put up with it being bumpy there, because it is going to be absolutely vile. It really is. Yeah, that kind of plant there, it just doesn't. It's on all the maps. When you put stuff down, it doesn't disappear. It's really strange. Yeah, a bit of a. Right, so then we want to be sticking those bales in there, I believe. Yeah, we're going to put some more of these, and we're going to put some of the olives down as well. I would like to do a bit of olives and a bit of that. I'm not sure if they're enough, actually. I don't want to go mad. I don't want to, like, just... Yeah, because it's supposed to represent a proper thing. A proper... Oh, yeah, the steps are on the other side. Right. Yes, so... That's our production corner, and I know it's a bit messy. It really is hurting me as well to see it. It's difficult to do in situations like this, but it is what you've got. You can't change that. And obviously, Farming Simulator, the mechanics are the mechanics. They are. That's what we've got to work with. And the roads are, yeah, an immutable force. They really are. It is true. No, don't stick them in there, remember. We want to be sticking them... We want to be reversing, which is going to be a bit of a laugh. Ooh, 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 ooh. I would have thought they should really have... Not, no, that's not really what I meant to do, but hey-ho. Yeah, the John Deere really is struggling, even at 175 horsepower. Yeah, even just to get any kind of speed up on the ground, it's terrible. But it is what it is. Yeah, it is. Again, we've got... It is what we've got, so it's what we've got to work with, and I am going to do it. Alright, so then I believe we'll stick those off now. I think we know where we're going, being as we've painted. Yeah, it's even getting any kind of speed up with it is a little bit. So it's here, really by the door. So let's just grab these, because this is what this is good at. Yeah, I'd lost my knack. I couldn't remember how I do my knack. Yeah, I do apologise, but Friday and Saturday morning I'm just not. It's terrible. My memory. Yeah, all those. The things that make you are all at their weakest. They really are. And I'm not trying to moan, just explain that it is. No, still not quite. It's going to be difficult to get that one. Right. Ooh, we've got some. Ooh. Yeah, I'm going to have to sort of cheat. Oh. I thought I'd got the. I thought I'd managed somehow to snag the mod itself. I thought, what? Now then, we let go there. Should be kind to us. Right, yeah. And we may have to do a bit of work on this. So it is costing us a fortune, all this little bit of levelling and all the rest of it. But hey ho, it is what it is. Right, that's a bit of wood there. So then, we need to switch it on. I do believe that also doesn't need anything else. I think it just is. Yeah, it is. I thought you said we'd got 750 tons. 10 times 5 is 50. Yeah, no, I think your sums were just a tad out. That just goes to show how terrible. Ooh. Seem to be sort of stuck or something on that bit of a... I need to level that side a bit somehow, even though we had nothing to do with that. I do think we need to smooth it, because it is where we are, even though technically it's not really our land. Yeah, let's just make it a little bit... I think that's probably disturbed the road a little as well, you know. Yeah, it's a little bit better. It's not perfect. Right, so then, I think that's probably a session, if I'm honest. It would be nice to see a little bit of... Oh, that's true, the manure. Excuse me, I hope that was far enough away from the mic that it didn't blast your eardrums. Sneeze, that was a sneeze from last night that never arrived. Right, so we want to be... No, we want to be in that one. We want to be distributing. And we want to do Yeah, but we would have need to put slurry in. I know what. Yeah, I know I can do it from that. I know I can. But I like this one, and I thought it appropriate that we were doing that. So that's going to distribute to this, and we're not going to do anything now though. That's not going to distribute to anything, but it will when it's Oh no, it will do. It will do to this. Thinking about it, because that's actually calling for it. So bit by bit, it will fill it. Basically, we need a little bit more water. I think I'm going to do that now. So, yeah, for the grape garden. See, it is after all our. It is what we're earning with. So let's drop that. And we'll stick that there, I think, out of the way a little. And where is the water thing? I think it is over here. Yeah, I'm glad we've got a couple of powerful tractors. I really am. And where? Oh, it's there. It's there. I see it. Yeah, again, that's another thing. You don't see things so well. You can. Well, I can go right past things anyway. I'm a terror for it, so I don't need any excuses. Right, we did sort of try and smooth this out. Oh, there's the one that got away. So we have another 5 tons here. Alright, we'll fill those. Yeah, we will. I will definitely extend that as well, but I think we're going to go behind the French dovecotes. I think that's the way we're going to go into the hillside, and we're going to put at least a couple of the olive ones. Right, now then, this is where things get hilariously funny, because we're sort of having to go down the hill to get to the bit where you actually fill them, which is a bit ridiculous, but hey ho, it is what I've got. Whoa. Yeah, apologies for the ridiculous. Yeah, it is horrible. I know, I don't like it myself, but it's the only thing. You can't get to it until you've got to be at that point. Oh no, it is full. It was fibbing. I thought I'd got the other one, and I thought, wow, it shouldn't really be that close, but it isn't. It's just me. Right, so then, how much is the other field? I think it's more. I think we've actually just gone below level. Right, smash it. So that's that field. We'll stick the excess into the production shed, because it needs water for other things. I'm not sure if we've got anything that's going at the minute, but it's not going to hurt. Oh, very smashing, excellent. And I think that is where we're going to leave, or are we going to go through till August? We have actually got all of the yeah, we've done all the work, but what are we doing? Are we going to plant? I thought we were going to grass, but then it's July. It would be August, September, October when the grass had grown to the point to cut, and I hate cutting in October. Do we plant some wheat or barley to do barley seeds and sell that? Because my plans are to do the oat seeds. Oats to seeds from the and sell seeds. It's more lucrative. It's not that much more lucrative than oats, if I remember rightly. So do we go through the thing? I think it's almost double. If I'm 1125, and I think you'll find that if you look at seeds, it's more like 19. Yes. So almost double, really. So I think it probably is worth doing that, and that's what we're going to do, definitely. Are we going to do for next year, or are we going to... I think I'd like to farm. I do. I think I don't want to be grassing. We've not got any grass equipment, so let's just work with what we've got. And in the winter, or in a few sessions, we're going to chop those trees down. They are a pain, though, the olives. They really are. If there were fruit-bearing olives, I'd keep them, obviously, but they're not. They're like decorative ones, so they are a pain to chop. there are, but it is what we've got. So we're going to clear that area. That is our land, and we're going to make good use of it. I'm going to see if I can sort of level it a little bit. But yeah, and then hopefully we may have enough to buy that other patch of land, which is equally horrendous. Well, we can buy it, actually. Do we do that and just have 30 odd grand? We will. Absolutely, yes. So, we are the proud owners of that quite awful land over there. Oh, JMGaming would say monstrous. Yeah, he used that term quite a lot. Yeah, he likes big and big things, sort of, and bold and monstrous, as you can see. Which sometimes you're all right with, but other times it was got on my nerves. Which is why I threw my what's the saying? My dummy out the pram, spat my dummy out the pram, as the saying goes. I added enough because it had gone on and on and on and on, and obviously the update after update after update, which is to his credit. But sometimes you, as a human, it can be too much for you, and it was. But yeah, I thought I really did say I was going to do a start from scratch, and you know, I'd really like to do that as my little let's play on a Friday and Saturday. He says as he's just bought another quite large patch of land, but. You know, how much was that one? That was expensive, if I remember rightly. That's because it goes an awful long way. But it doesn't make much sense. And this is what I said. I actually featured this a long time ago. Yeah, this was the other one. 127. That is quite a big patch of land. 185. It's not bad at all. But these two here are particularly good. So I suppose, really, yeah, when you think of that, it's about on par with that, really. If you put those two together, it is 127, and the price is almost the same. Yeah, I don't know how the... yeah, you can see it now that it's low, but you couldn't before. You can't, yeah, you can't now. So, again, this is a bit of pot luck. Now, it should, if you look at the precision farming, if it follows, that should really follow that's that too. There's a smidgen of green at the top, sandy loam. So we don't know what we're going to get in this area really. So yeah, we'll plough what we can. We're going to try and soften this ground here. I might get the bulldozers in, wink wink, over the winter. The same here now that we own it. Level it, and we'll try to avoid destroying the road and make this sort of into what's going to be the farmyard area with the road going in the middle. Yeah, that's the plan. We'll try our best to work with what we've got. But for now, with 34,573 euros in the bank, we are a little bit. We've got what we could do. We've got a plough. That's the most important thing. What are we going to do? Yeah, we're not going to do grass. No, I'm not. I'm determined we're not. Yeah, well, are we going to go? We might still do BGA, but more with the manure side, or do we for once steer clear of the BGA? Do we for once go a completely different direction? Are we going to go into the soap business? Yeah, we're definitely going to do that. I want to work with what JMGaming's done, and we could stick that where it was originally, and we're going to shift our stuff. It's a point actually. I'm saying about user going that way with that. We might have to do a separate plateau. That is a bit. Or do we soften and then let the game do its stuff? That is a good question. It is. We've got levels on levels. It is awful, and I knew it would be. So we shall see what we can do during the winter time. But for now, I am going to say thank you very much for watching. I truly do hope you're going to stick with me. I'd love to hear from you on what you think we should do, where we should go, what direction, all the rest of it. But it would be nice for once not to do the grass. I'm not saying we won't. I might sort of think, oh, you've got to, you need the BGA. Or I might think, no, I'll be all right. We shall see. But yeah, I'd love to hear from yourselves on what you think we should do. But I'm going to say goodbye for now.